The overlooked secret to better health, why cleaning your tongue matters more than you think. We all know the basics of good hygiene: brush your teeth, wash your hands, shower regularly. But there's one simple habit most people skip that could be silently sabotaging their health: cleaning their tongue. I'll admit, I used to be guilty of this too. For years, I'd scrub my teeth twice a day, floss religiously, and think I was doing everything right. Then I'd wake up with morning breath that could peel paint, and no amount of mouthwash seemed to help. It wasn't until I visited a functional medicine doctor that I learned the shocking truth: your tongue is a bacterial breeding ground, and ignoring it can lead to bigger problems than just bad breath. The dirty truth about your tongue: your tongue isn't just a muscle for tasting food, it's like a shag carpet for bacteria. Those tiny bumps, papillae, create the perfect hiding spots for dead cells. Food particles. Over 700 types of bacteria, some beneficial, many harmful. When you don't clean your tongue properly, this bacterial biofilm, that white or yellow coating you see, doesn't just cause bad breath. Research shows it can contribute to checkmark gum disease, bacteria migrates to gums, checkmark heart health issues, oral bacteria enters bloodstream, checkmark weakened immunity, your body constantly fights mouth bacteria. My personal wake-up call. Last year, I kept getting mysterious sore throats and low energy. My doctor ran tests but found nothing wrong. Then my dentist took one look at my tongue and said, "When was the last time you scraped this?" I laughed. I didn't even own a tongue scraper. After 2 weeks of proper tongue cleaning, my morning breath disappeared. Food tasted more vibrant. I could actually taste subtle flavors in coffee and spices again. Those random sore throats gone. How to clean your tongue the right way. 1. Ditch the toothbrush. Brushing your tongue helps, but it's like using a broom on that shag carpet. It misses debris deep in the fibers. A tongue scraper is the vacuum cleaner you need. 2. Choose your weapon. Copper scrapers, naturally antibacterial, stainless steel, durable and effective. Avoid plastic, it harbors bacteria. 3. The 10-second technique. Stick your tongue out. Place scraper at the back, don't gag. Gently pull forward. Rinse and repeat 3 to 4x. Do this before breakfast to remove overnight bacteria buildup. Why this matters more as you age. As we get older, saliva production decreases, allowing bacteria to thrive. Taste buds weaken, making tongue gunk affect flavor more. Immune systems slow down, making oral bacteria more dangerous. My 72-year-old aunt started tongue scraping after years of complaining that food just doesn't taste good anymore. 2 weeks later, she called me excitedly. I could actually taste the herbs in my soup for the first time in years. The science behind it. Studies show. A 2005 study in the Journal of Periodontology found tongue scraping reduced volatile sulfur compounds, bad breath culprits, by 75%. Research in gerodontology linked proper tongue cleaning to lower rates of pneumonia in elderly patients. Common mistakes to avoid. Scraping too hard can damage taste buds. Only cleaning the front. The worst bacteria live in back. Doing it after eating, you'll just push food particles around. Your 7-day challenge. Try proper tongue cleaning for 1 week and notice how your breath changes. If foods taste different, whether you feel more energetic. The first time I scraped my tongue properly, the gunk that came off was disgusting, but the fresh feeling afterward was incredible. Now it's as essential as brushing my teeth. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps others discover these health tips. Don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed ways to boost your health at any age. The shocking truth about foot hygiene: why your daily shower isn't enough. You spend all day on your feet, but when was the last time you really cleaned them? I used to think a quick rinse in the shower was sufficient, until I developed a stubborn fungal infection that wouldn't go away for months. That's when I learned most of us are making critical foot hygiene mistakes that can lead to serious health consequences. The foot health wake-up call. Last summer, I noticed an embarrassing problem: persistent itching between my toes that no amount of athlete's foot spray could fix. My podiatrist took one look and said, "You're washing your feet wrong." Turns out, the way most people clean their feet in the shower, lets soap run down but doesn't actually scrub. Leaves moisture trapped between toes. Misses dead skin buildup. This creates the perfect environment for fungal infections, like my stubborn athlete's foot, bacterial growth, cracks and fissures that can lead to serious infections. Why foot care gets more critical with age. As we get older, 3 key changes occur. Circulation slows, feet get less blood flow, making infections harder to heal. Skin becomes drier, leading to painful cracks. Nerve sensitivity decreases, so we might not notice small cuts or blisters. My 68-year-old mother learned this the hard way when a small blister she didn't feel turned into a diabetic ulcer that took months to heal. The right way to wash your feet. 1. Use a washcloth, not just soapy hands. The mechanical action of scrubbing removes dead skin and bacteria that water alone can't. I keep a dedicated foot washcloth in my shower. 2. Wash between every toe. This is where most infections start. Spend extra time on these often neglected spaces. 3. Alternate water temperatures. End with a cool rinse to boost circulation. My podiatrist swears by this trick. The step most people skip, that changed everything for me. Drying properly is more important than washing. Here's why. Fungi thrive in moist environments. Dampness breaks down skin's protective barrier. Trapped moisture causes maceration. That white, soggy skin. My routine now. Pat dry with a clean towel. Use a separate corner to dry between each toe. Air out for 2 minutes before putting on socks. Life-changing results. After fixing my foot hygiene, my chronic athlete's foot cleared in 3 weeks. The rough calluses on my heels softened. My feet stopped smelling by midday. Unexpected bonus, my plantar fasciitis pain decreased significantly, likely from improved circulation from better care. Special considerations for older adults. Use a shower seat for stability while washing. Magnifying mirrors help inspect hard-to-see areas. Moisturize strategically, cream on heels and soles, but never between toes. The 1 minute that could save your feet. Every night before bed, I now do this quick check. Magnifying glass, look for redness, cuts, or discoloration. Paper feel for unusual warmth or tenderness. Nose smell, any unusual odors. This simple habit caught my uncle's early-stage infection before it became serious. Your 7-day foot care challenge. Try this protocol for 1 week. Proper washing with a washcloth. Thorough drying, especially between toes. Nightly inspection. I keep moisturizer and clean socks by my bed to make this part of my nightly routine. If you're over 40 or have diabetes, share this with someone who needs to see it. Hit like if you learned something new, and subscribe for more underrated health tips. The armpit health secret nobody talks about. For years, I thought armpit care began and ended with deodorant. Then I developed a stubborn rash that wouldn't quit, and that's when I discovered most of us are making critical armpit hygiene mistakes that affect everything from body odor to immune function. My armpit awakening. Last summer, I noticed persistent redness no deodorant could fix. A strange, onion-like odor even right after showering. Tiny, painful bumps that kept returning. My dermatologist dropped a bombshell. You're using antiperspirant wrong and not actually cleaning your armpits properly. Turns out, the aluminum in antiperspirants was clogging my pores while my quick shower rinses left bacteria thriving. Why your armpits are more important than you think. Your underarms contain a major cluster of lymph nodes, your body's detox stations, apocrine sweat glands, which produce odor when mixed with bacteria, some of your body's most sensitive skin. When neglected, this leads to checkmark increased body odor, checkmark lymphatic congestion, checkmark skin irritation and ingrown hairs, checkmark potential toxin buildup. The 3-step armpit reset that changed everything. 1. The right wash technique. Instead of letting soap run down, I now use a konjac sponge for gentle exfoliation. Wash in circular motions for 20 seconds per armpit. Rinse with cool water to close pores. 2. The drying secret. Pat, don't rub, dry with a clean towel, then air out for 2 minutes before applying anything. Use a blow dryer on cool setting if in a hurry. 3. Smart product use. I switched to aluminum-free deodorant at night. Natural antiperspirant only when needed. A weekly bentonite clay mask. Unexpected benefits I experienced. After 30 days of proper armpit care, my stubborn rash disappeared completely. Body odor reduced by about 80%. Fewer ingrown hairs and bumps. Actually needed less deodorant. Special considerations for mature skin. As we age, skin becomes more sensitive. Harsh products cause irritation. Hormonal changes affect body odor. Lymphatic drainage slows, making detox more important. My 62-year-old aunt reversed her menopausal bow just by switching her armpit routine. The 24-hour armpit detox challenge. Try this for 1 day. Herb morning, dry brush before shower. Shower wash with zinc soap. Crescent moon night, apply magnesium oil before bed. Pro tip, track changes in odor and sensitivity. You might be shocked. When to see a doctor. Consult a professional if you notice persistent lumps or swelling, unusual discoloration, pain that doesn't improve, rashes that bleed or weep. This saved my friend from ignoring early-stage hidradenitis suppurativa. Your armpit health quick checklist. Checkmark wash with proper technique daily. Checkmark exfoliate 2 to 3x weekly. Checkmark allow drying time before dressing. Checkmark do monthly lymphatic massage. Checkmark rotate deodorant types. If you've ever struggled with body odor or irritation, give this a try. Smash the like button if you learned something new, and subscribe for more unconventional health tips. The life-changing magic of nasal hygiene. Breathe better, sleep better, lie better. For most of my adult life, I suffered from chronic morning congestion, unexplained fatigue, frequent sinus infections. Then I discovered nasal hygiene, and it completely transformed my health in ways I never expected. My nasal epiphany. Last winter, after my 3rd sinus infection in 6 months, my ENT specialist asked a surprising question: how do you clean your nose? I laughed. I didn't know nose cleaning was a thing beyond occasional tissue use. This simple oversight was causing checkmark poor sleep quality from nighttime congestion. Checkmark reduced oxygen flow leading to daytime fatigue. Checkmark increased susceptibility to respiratory infections. Why your nose deserves more attention. Your nasal passages are your body's first line of defense against airborne pathogens. Natural air filtration system, gateway to better breathing and oxygenation. When neglected, this leads to right pointing arrow increased allergy symptoms. Right pointing arrow more frequent colds, flu. Right pointing arrow snoring and sleep disturbances. Right pointing arrow even potential cognitive decline from poor oxygenation. The 3-part nasal care routine that changed my life. 1. Morning saline rinse. I use a neti pot with 1 cup warm distilled water. 1/4 of a teaspoon non-iodized salt. Pinch of baking soda. To soothe. Pro tip, lean forward at 45 degrees angle and breathe through your mouth during rinsing. 2. Evening steam therapy. My favorite ritual, bowl of hot water plus 2 drops eucalyptus oil. Towel overhead for 5 minutes. Immediate sinus relief and relaxation. 3. Strategic nose blowing technique. Instead of harsh blowing, close one nostril. Blow gently through the other. Alternate sides. Prevents sinus pressure buildup. Unexpected benefits I discovered. After 30 days of proper nasal care, my chronic congestion improved by 90%. Sleep quality dramatically increased. Sense of smell became more acute. Fewer seasonal allergy symptoms. Energy levels noticeably improved. Special considerations for older adults. As we age, nasal membranes dry out more easily. Cilia, nose hairs, become less effective. Sinus passages narrow naturally. Immune response weakens. My 70-year-old father reduced his sinus medication by half after adopting this routine. The 7-day nasal reset challenge. Try this protocol: sunrise morning, saline rinse. Crescent moon night, steam therapy. Anti-clockwise arrows throughout day, proper nose blowing. Droplets stay hydrated, critical for nasal health. Bonus, track your breathing quality, sleep patterns, and energy levels. When to seek professional help. Consult a doctor if you experience persistent nosebleeds, chronic pain, pressure, complete blockage, thick colored discharge, loss of smell lasting weeks. This helped my colleague discover a treatable deviated septum. Your nasal health quick guide. Checkmark rinse with saline 3 to 4x weekly. Checkmark use humidifier in dry climates. Checkmark stay hydrated, 8 glasses water per day. Checkmark practice gentle nose blowing. Checkmark get annual sinus checkups if prone to infections. The belly button blind spot, how this tiny area impacts your whole body health. For years, I ignored my belly button, until a strange odor and persistent itch made me realize I was making a huge hygiene mistake. What I discovered shocked me. This tiny body part can harbor 2,400 plus bacterial species, and neglecting it might be sabotaging your health in ways you'd never expect. My belly button wake-up call. Last summer, I noticed a musty smell that wouldn't go away. Occasional redness and irritation, a weird, cottage cheese-like substance when I dug too deep. Turns out, my quick shower rinses weren't enough. My dermatologist explained, the navel is a closed ecosystem, warm, moist, and perfect for bacterial overgrowth. Why your belly button matters more than you think. Your navel acts as a bacterial reservoir. Good and bad microbes live here, can harbor fungi and yeast, especially if you sweat a lot, may develop omphaloliths, hardened debris balls, aka navel stones. Neglecting it leads to checkmark persistent odors, even after showering, checkmark infections, redness, swelling, discharge, checkmark skin irritation, itchiness, rashes. The 3-step belly button reset that changed everything. 1. The right cleaning technique. Use a cotton swab dipped in saline or rubbing alcohol. For deep cleaning, gently swipe the inner folds once a week. Overcleaning disrupts good bacteria. Rinse with water and pat dry completely. 2. Drying is non-negotiable. After showers, use a clean towel corner to absorb moisture. Let it air dry for 2 to 3 minutes before dressing. Avoid tight clothing that traps sweat. 3. Know when to leave it alone. Don't overscrub, can cause micro tears and infections. Never use harsh soaps, disrupts pH balance. Skip oils, lotions inside, creates a breeding ground for bacteria. Unexpected benefits I noticed. After adopting this routine, the weird smell vanished in days. My skin irritation cleared up. Fewer random stomach rashes. Turns out bacteria was migrating. Special considerations for older adults. As we age, skin becomes thinner. Right pointing arrow easier to irritate. Healing slows down. Right pointing arrow infections last longer. Mobility issues. Right pointing arrow harder to clean thoroughly. My 65-year-old mom solved her recurrent belly button yeast infection just by switching to a weekly cleaning routine. The 7-day belly button challenge. Try this. Soap day 1, deep clean with saline plus swab. Shower days 2 to 6, quick rinse plus dry thoroughly. Magnifying glass day 7, inspect for buildup, irritation. Pro tip, if you have an innie, use a flashlight to check for hidden debris. When to see a doctor. Seek help if you notice foul-smelling discharge, could indicate infection, pain, swelling, possible abscess, bleeding that won't stop, sign of overcleaning or injury. A friend ignored hers until she needed antibiotics for a staph infection. Don't make the same mistake. Your belly button health checklist. Checkmark clean once a week, max. Checkmark dry thoroughly after showers. Checkmark check for unusual changes monthly. Checkmark avoid piercing irritation, if applicable. Checkmark wear breathable fabrics. Want my DIY saline solution recipe? Comment navel below. If you've ever wondered why that weird smell won't go away, try this for a week. Smash the like button if you learned something new, and subscribe for more underrated health tips. The Forgotten Health Zone, why your ears deserve more attention than you think. For decades, I treated my ears as an afterthought, until a painful swimmer's ear infection left me temporarily deaf in one ear. That terrifying experience sent me down a rabbit hole of research where I discovered most of us are making critical ear hygiene mistakes with surprising health consequences. My ear health epiphany. During what should have been a routine beach vacation, I developed excruciating ear pain that kept me up at night. Temporary hearing loss in my right ear. A foul-smelling discharge that embarrassed me. My ENT specialist delivered shocking news. Your ear cleaning habits caused this. Turns out, my compulsive use of cotton swabs had right pointing arrow pushed wax deeper into my ear canal. Right pointing arrow created micro-abrasions perfect for bacterial growth. Right pointing arrow disrupted my ear's natural protective barrier. Why your ears are more important than you realize. Your ears are self-cleaning marvels designed to checkmark protect your hearing, our most precious sense, checkmark regulate balance through the vestibular system, checkmark defend against infections with antibacterial wax. When we interfere improperly, we risk impacted earwax leading to hearing loss. Chronic outer ear infections, otitis externa, vertigo and balance issues. Tinnitus, ringing in the ears. The three-step ear care revolution that saved my hearing. 1. Leave the cotton swabs in the 90s. I now use safer alternatives, a damp washcloth around my outer ear. Occasional over-the-counter ear drops. Professional cleanings when needed. 2. The magic of ear massage. My audiologist taught me this game changer. Rub behind ears in circular motions, stimulates lymph flow, gently pull earlobes downward, improves circulation. Do this for 30 seconds morning and night. 3. Smart protection strategies. For showering, swimming, use custom earplugs, not the cheap foam ones. Apply protective eardrops post-swim. Dry ears thoroughly with a hairdryer on low. Life-changing benefits I experienced. After adopting proper ear care, my chronic swimmer's ear disappeared. Wax buildup became a non-issue. Surprisingly, my seasonal allergies improved. I noticed enhanced balance during yoga. Special considerations for older adults. As we age, earwax becomes drier and harder. Hearing naturally declines. Balance systems weaken. Skin in ear canals thins. My 72-year-old neighbor regained 30% of his lost hearing just by stopping cotton swab use and getting professional cleanings. The 7-day ear health challenge. Try this protocol: ear morning, lymphatic ear massage. Shower post-shower, dry ears thoroughly. Swimmer after swimming, use protective drops. Crescent moon night, repeat massage. Pro tip, track changes in hearing clarity, itchiness, and balance. When to seek professional help. See a doctor immediately for sudden hearing loss, severe pain or bleeding, persistent vertigo, pus-like discharge, foreign objects stuck in ear. This saved my cousin from permanent damage when she ignored symptoms too long. Your ear health quick guide. Checkmark clean only the outer ear. Checkmark massage daily for circulation. Checkmark protect from water exposure. Checkmark get annual hearing checkups. Checkmark never insert objects in ear canal. The eye hygiene revolution, how proper eye care can transform your vision and health. For years, I suffered from chronic dry eyes. Morning crust that made me look like a zombie. Unexplained eye redness. Then I discovered proper eye hygiene, and it completely changed my daily comfort and long-term eye health. My eye-opening moment. Last winter, I developed blepharitis, eyelid inflammation, that left my eyes constantly irritated. My ophthalmologist asked one simple question: how do you clean your eyes? I froze. I didn't realize eye cleaning was even a thing beyond splashing water on my face. Turns out, most people neglect eye hygiene, leading to checkmark dry eye syndrome, burning, grittiness, checkmark styes and infections, painful red bumps, checkmark worsening vision from chronic irritation. Why your eyes deserve more attention. Your eyelids and lashes trap dust, pollen, and bacteria daily. Produce oils that keep tears from evaporating too fast. Host tiny mites, demodex, that can overpopulate if not cleaned. Neglecting them leads to right-pointing arrow blurry vision from poor tear quality, right-pointing arrow red, itchy eyes, allergy-like symptoms, right-pointing arrow eyelash loss from chronic inflammation. The 3-step eye hygiene routine that saved my vision. 1. Warm compress therapy, nightly. Use a microwavable eye mask or warm washcloth. Apply for 5 to 10 minutes to loosen oil buildup. Helps unclog meibomian glands, critical for tear production. 2. Eyelid scrubs, morning and night. Use pre-moistened lid wipes or diluted baby shampoo on a cotton swab. Gently wipe along the lash line where debris hides. Rinse with lukewarm water. 3. Artificial tears, as needed, preservative-free drops for dry eye relief. Avoid redness-reducing drops, they worsen dryness long-term. Unexpected benefits I noticed. After 30 days of proper eye care, checkmark no more morning crust. Checkmark redness reduced by 80%. Checkmark contacts became more comfortable. Checkmark fewer allergy flare-ups. Special considerations for older adults. As we age, tear production decreases right-pointing arrow more dryness. Eyelid muscles weaken right-pointing arrow harder to fully blink. Recovery slows right-pointing arrow infections last longer. My 60-year-old dad reversed his chronic dry eye just by adding warm compresses to his routine. The 7-day eye reset challenge. Try this: sunrise morning, lid scrub plus artificial tears. Crescent moon night, warm compress plus gentle massage. Droplet throughout day, blink exercises, 10x every hour. Pro tip: track changes in dryness, redness, and vision clarity. When to see an eye doctor. Seek help if you experience persistent pain or light sensitivity. Yellow, green discharge, sign of infection, sudden vision changes. Floaters or flashes could indicate retinal issues. A friend ignored her symptoms until she needed steroid drops for severe inflammation. Don't wait. Your eye health quick guide. Checkmark clean lids daily, like brushing teeth. Checkmark use warm compresses for oil gland health. Checkmark stay hydrated, affects tear quality. Checkmark wear sunglasses, UV protection is a must. Checkmark get annual eye exams. The scalp health secret nobody talks about: how proper care can transform your hair and overall health. For most of my life, I treated my scalp as an afterthought, until I developed persistent itching, flaking, and hair thinning that no shampoo could fix. That's when I discovered scalp hygiene, a game changer for not just hair health, but overall wellness. My scalp wake-up call. Last year, I noticed white flakes on my shoulders, even right after washing, itching so intense it kept me up at night. Thinning hair around my temples. My dermatologist delivered shocking news: your scalp is inflamed, and your hair follicles are suffocating under buildup. Turns out, my quick shampoo and go routine was doing more harm than good. Why your scalp is your skin's most neglected zone. Your scalp, checkmark, houses 100,000 plus hair follicles, each needing proper care. Checkmark produces natural oils that protect hair and skin. Checkmark can harbor fungus and bacteria if not cleaned properly. Neglecting it leads to right-pointing arrow dandruff and seborrheic dermatitis, flaking, redness, right-pointing arrow hair thinning and loss from clogged follicles, right-pointing arrow itching and discomfort, impacting sleep and confidence. The 3-step scalp reset that changed everything. 1. Pre-wash treatment, 1 to 2x weekly. Massage with jojoba or coconut oil, 30 minutes before showering. Add 2 drops of tea tree oil. Antifungal properties. Cover with a shower cap to enhance absorption. 2. Proper washing technique. Use lukewarm water, hot water strips natural oils. Focus shampoo on the scalp, not just hair lengths. Massage with fingertips, not nails, for 2 to 3 minutes. 3. Post-wash care. Apply a lightweight scalp serum with peptides or caffeine. Avoid tight hairstyles, they strain follicles. Sleep on a silk pillowcase, reduces friction. Unexpected benefits I experienced. After 4 weeks of proper scalp care, checkmark no more flakes or itching. Checkmark hair felt thicker and stronger. Checkmark fewer bad hair days, scalp oil balanced out. Checkmark improved sleep, no more midnight scratching. Special considerations for older adults. As we age, scalp produces less oil, right-pointing arrow dryness and irritation. Hair follicles shrink, right-pointing arrow thinning hair. Healing slows, right-pointing arrow infections last longer. My 68-year-old aunt reversed her chronic scalp psoriasis just by switching to a gentler washing routine. The 7-day scalp health challenge. Try this: herb day 1, oil treatment before washing. Shower days 2 to 3, proper shampoo technique. Face massage days 4 to 5, scalp massage, dry or with serum. Magnifying glass days 6 to 7, check for improvements, itch, flakes, hair texture. Pro tip: use a scalp brush, $10 on Amazon, for deeper cleansing. When to see a dermatologist. Seek help if you notice bald patches or sudden hair loss. Painful sores or pus, sign of infection. Extreme redness or scaling, could be eczema or psoriasis. A friend ignored her symptoms until she needed prescription strength treatments. Don't wait. Your scalp health quick guide. Checkmark wash 2 to 3x weekly. Overwashing dries it out. Checkmark exfoliate monthly with a gentle scrub. Checkmark eat omega-3s for oil production. Checkmark avoid silicone heavy products, they clog follicles. Checkmark get annual checkups if prone to issues. The elbow epidemic, how this overlooked body part reveals your true health age. For years, I ignored my elbows, until a stranger's shocked comment about my alligator skin made me realize I'd been neglecting a crucial health indicator. What I discovered about elbow hygiene and care completely transformed not just my skin, but my understanding of whole body health. My elbow awakening. Last summer at a pool party, someone asked if I burned my elbows. Looking closer, I saw thick, grayish patches of dead skin. Deep cracks that looked painful, though I couldn't feel them, a rough texture completely different from the rest of my arm. My dermatologist explained, elbows are your body's early warning system for nutritional deficiencies and circulatory issues. The fixes were surprisingly simple. Why your elbows deserve attention. Your elbows, checkmark, lack oil glands, they don't self-moisturize, checkmark, reveal circulatory health through skin texture, checkmark, show first signs of vitamin deficiencies. Checkmark, experience constant friction, accelerating aging, neglect leads to, right pointing arrow, painful cracking and bleeding. Right pointing arrow, embarrassing, dirty looking, patches. Right pointing arrow, reduce joint mobility over time. Right pointing arrow, early visible signs of aging. The 3-step elbow revival that worked miracles. 1. Weekly exfoliation. Mix 2 tablespoons sugar plus 1 tablespoon honey plus 1 teaspoon lemon juice. Gently scrub elbows for 2 minutes, no harsh rubbing, rinse with warm water. 2. Daily hydration. Apply thick cream, look for urea or ceramides, wrap in plastic wrap for 15 minutes 2x per week. Always moisturize after showering. 3. Internal support. Increased omega-3 intake, flaxseed, fish, added vitamin E supplements. Drank more water, hydration starts within, unexpected benefits I discovered. After 6 weeks, checkmark, elbows became baby soft. Checkmark, existing cracks healed completely. Checkmark, my manicurist complimented the improvement. Checkmark, surprisingly, my knee skin improved too. Special considerations after 40. As we age, skin loses elasticity faster on joints. Circulation to extremities decreases. Nutrient absorption declines. Healing takes longer. My 62-year-old yoga instructor reversed her elephant elbow texture in just 8 weeks with similar care. The 21-day elbow challenge. Try this. Days 1 to 7, exfoliate 2x plus daily moisturizing. Days 8 to 14, add overnight treatments 3x. Days 15 to 21, maintain with hydration focus. Pro tip, keep elbow cream by your bedside and apply while watching TV. When to seek medical help. Consult a doctor if you notice bleeding that won't stop. Purple discoloration, sudden extreme dryness, joint pain with skin changes. A friend's persistent elbow cracks turned out to be early-stage psoriasis. Your elbow health checklist. Checkmark, exfoliate weekly, but gently. Checkmark, moisturize daily. Thick creams work best. Checkmark, protect from sun. Yes, elbows get sun damage too. Checkmark, stay hydrated, inside and out. Checkmark, massage regularly, improve circulation. The hidden health hazard lurking under your nails. Why proper nail hygiene could change your life. For years, I treated my nails as purely cosmetic, until a stubborn fungal infection turned them yellow and brittle. That's when I discovered nail hygiene isn't just about looks, it's a critical health practice most people get wrong. My nail hygiene wake-up call. Last year, I noticed yellow discoloration on my toenails. A strange, musty odor coming from my hands. Skin peeling around my fingernails. My doctor diagnosed onychomycosis, nail fungus, and dropped a bombshell. This started because you weren't drying your nails properly after washing. Why your nails are a bacterial playground. Your nails, checkmark, harbor 32 plus bacterial species, including staph, checkmark, trap dead skin and moisture, perfect for fungi, checkmark, can spread infections to eyes, mouth, and other body parts. Neglecting them leads to right pointing arrow fungal infections, yellow, thickened nails, right pointing arrow bacterial infections, painful swelling, pus, right pointing arrow ingrown nails, from improper trimming, right pointing arrow digestive issues, from nail biting transferring bacteria. The 3-step nail care routine that saved me. 1. Proper cleaning technique. Use a soft nail brush, not just soap and water. Scrub under nails daily, especially after gardening, cooking. Soak in diluted apple cider vinegar 2x per week. Antifungal. 2. Drying matters more than you think. Pat nails dry with a clean towel after washing. Use a blow dryer on cool for hard-to-reach areas. Avoid closed-toe shoes if feet are damp. 3. Smart trimming and maintenance. Cut nails straight across, no rounding corners. File edges gently to prevent snags. Apply tea tree oil to cuticles, natural antifungal. Unexpected benefits I experienced. After 8 weeks of proper nail care, checkmark, fungal infection cleared completely. Checkmark, no more weird nail odors. Checkmark, fewer hangnails and peeling skin. Checkmark, improved gut health from stopping nail biting. Special considerations for older adults. As we age, nails grow slower and thicker, more prone to fungus, circulation decreases, harder to fight infections, arthritis makes trimming difficult. Diabetes increases infection risks. My 70-year-old father reversed his toenail fungus just by using a nail brush and vinegar soaks. No expensive medications needed. The 14-day nail reset challenge. Try this. Soap days 1 to 7, daily under nail scrubbing plus thorough drying. Scissors days 8 to 14, proper trimming plus tea tree oil application. Pro tip, keep a nail brush by every sink in your house. When to see a doctor. Seek help if you notice green or black nail discoloration, painful swelling around nails, pus or bleeding, nails separating from the bed. A friend ignored her symptoms until she needed oral antifungals. Early care could have prevented it. Your nail health quick guide. Checkmark clean under nails daily. Checkmark dry thoroughly after washing. Checkmark trim straight across, never too short. Checkmark moisturize cuticles, but not excessively. Checkmark inspect nails weekly for changes.